Hi guys, welcome back. As you can see, we're getting ready to freeze dry some candy and we thought we'd bring you along. This is not going to be a long video. We're just going to bring you along really quick. So what he's getting ready to do is cut Jolly Ranchers. If you've watched one of our previous videos, we did Jolly Ranchers with just the knife, and it's not very easy to do. So we're going to go ahead and do these Jolly Ranchers with, this is a PVC cutter. And so you did that one in half, and that was really easy. Can you do the next two in thirds, because they're going to blow up? And so I don't know if you guys have watched the other video, but if you do, or if you haven't, go back and watch it. It was a struggle with the with the knife, and a couple of our viewers suggested that we try the PVC cutter, and it works really good actually. Go ahead and and then try the next one. And you can see, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but he's loosening little tiny bits, but nothing like with the knife. So this was a very good suggestion. So to the viewer that suggested this, or the couple of viewers that suggested this, thank you very much. We're only doing, if you saw, he's only doing 3 Jolly Ranchers. Can you separate them evenly, please? And I'm asking him to do things because I've already taken my gloves off because we've already put all the candy in the trays. But what was I saying? Oh, we're only doing 3 Jolly Ranchers because we are just trying different temperatures. I'm trying to figure out, or we are trying to figure out, the best temperature where we can do a whole bunch of different types of candies at that temperature. So we're experimenting right here. So we're only putting in 3 Jolly Ranchers, and then we're doing 3 Starburst. And then if you've watched our candy videos, we have not had any success with lemon heads. So we're going to try the lemon heads again. So these are the lemon heads right here. I don't know if you guys can see. All right, so what we have here is we've got Shriekers. We've found these, and it's the Shrieker Skittles, which is some are sour. They will make you shriek, and they come in the fun size. And we thought, well, that would be fun to try. And we got the candy corn. We've got a tray and a half of candy corn, a tray and a half of the Shriekers, 3 little partitions of the Skittles, some lemon heads as a tryout, experiment, the Jolly Ranchers, and the Starburst. And we're not cutting the Starburst. I don't know what they're going to do, so we'll just see. So we came back before we actually start the freeze dryer, because we actually have to customize it. So he hit customize. We're going to go ahead and do our temperature to 150, because from what we've seen is that the candy corn will take the temperature that high. So we're going with 150. We're gonna then go to the extra dry time. We're leaving it at 12. That's just where we leave it, but these candies should be done in about 3 hours. So if you wanted to, you could do your extra time and just set it to 3 hours, but we leave it at 12, and that way we don't have to worry about it. Yeah, the candy is not harmed in any way by leaving it the extra time. But anyway, so we leave that extra time at 12, and we'll come and check it at like 3 hours and go from there. So he's got that initial setup, and we're going to go ahead and hit save. And then start. And now you see it's going to do its cooling vacuum chamber, and then we'll come back in 15 minutes, and then we'll go ahead and walk you the rest of the way. All right, y'all, so it did its cooling chamber for the 15 minutes, and we've loaded the trays into the freeze dryer, and now it says close drain valve. We haven't done that, but that toggle he just switched up there, I've been corrected. The drain valve is closed. Just when you're doing candy, make sure that that is on. And then the drain valve is closed, and then we're going to go ahead and hit continue. And something that I didn't, okay, on the warm-up trays, we're going to go ahead and hit start. And because we have the candy corn in here, I believe that the warm-up time for the candy corn is 20 minutes to make it come out good, and that's why this is experimental. We have not done candy corn before. So we're going to hit the warming trays. We added the 20 minutes, and now that's what it's doing. It's warming the trays up to 150 degrees. And then once it gets done with that, it's going to go ahead and start drying the candy. Something I didn't mention previously, when we were setting up the time or the customizing, I said like 3 hours. But from what I've seen is that the candy corn takes about 4 to 6 hours. So even though some of this candy is going to be done at 3 hours, I think I'm just going to go ahead and check it at 4 hours and see where we're at 4 hours. And if it's not quite done, then go to 6 hours. But anyway, we'll go ahead and update you. See you in a bit. All right, y'all. So it's been 4 hours, and we're going to go ahead and check this. So what I've done is I just hit the down arrow till we got down to 0 time left. They told me to open the drain valve. I opened the drain valve and putting some gloves on, and we're going to go see what we have. So I'm going to see if I can cut it for you with the spoon or with the knife to actually like hear the crunch. This is the first tray, and these are the shriekers. And the Skittles are relatively easy to do. They're not very picky. So these are done. You can see how pretty they look. Now, they are stuck together. So I'll have to just do this. But I mean, they come apart really easy. And they're really warm right now. So it might help to just let them cool off and then take them apart. But these are done. I knew they would be because it's been 4 hours, and they normally just take like 3 hours. Sometimes they might even be done at 2. But anyway, so here's the Skittles. Well, shriekers, because we have the shriekers, and then we also have the regular Skittles. These are the regular Skittles. And can you see that? They're so pretty. And the same thing with these. They stuck a little, but that's fine. They're just so cool. Anyway, I'm not going to do that while I have you on here. And then these are the ones that we have not done before. Look at that. So these are the ones I'm going to go ahead and cut into that because I want to see if it's crunchy or if not, if I need to set it for more time. But it looks pretty good. I'm actually going to go ahead and finish taking these trays out, and then I'll go ahead and do the candy corn because I have to actually get into the box of candy. But here's the other one, more Skittles. And the lemon heads, I'm going to go with, I see a tiny bit of white right there. They don't look, to me, they don't look like they're supposed to look. So I'm going to call that not a success. More candy corn. Oh, they're so pretty. I think they're done, actually. And more Shriekers, the Jolly Ranchers, and the Starburst. And I just wanted to see if these would work at this temperature, and I think that they have. Alright, I'm closing the freeze dryer. Alright guys, so I went ahead and got the candy corn. So this is, where am I? That's just a regular candy corn. And this is the freeze dried. So it's not a big difference, but I don't know if you can tell. I'm trying to, how it's gotten poofy and how it's open. So you can see the difference in size. You can see the difference in size. This is the regular one, this is the freeze-dried one. And we're going to go ahead and cut into the freeze-dried one now. Alright, I'm not sure if you guys can see me. I'm doing the best I can right now. So here's the freeze-dried one, and I'm going to just go ahead and put my hand over it because I don't want it going everywhere. And listen to this. I'm going to try to put my mic near it. So that's what the inside looks like. I'm going to go ahead and crunch into it. Alright, so this experiment that we were doing was mainly because we wanted to go ahead and do the candy corn. And so the Skittles worked at that temperature, which is good to know that they will work. This was a high temperature for a lot of warming, and they turned out great. The candy corn is good. You heard the crunch. The lemon heads, I'll have to try again. I'm not giving up on lemon heads. The Jolly Ranchers, I'm going to go ahead and you can tell they're light and fluffy, and I probably could just, I'm going to squish them into this bowl because I don't want to make a mess everywhere, but they're just powders. So like the whole thing. So yeah, that was a good temperature for them. So now I know that I can put my Jolly Ranchers in with candy corn. Look at that, it's just disintegrated. And so the only one that we have to test now is the Starburst. And I don't know if you can see how poofy they are. They look so pretty. But I'm going to go ahead and do the knife again and see how they cut up. Let's listen if it crunches. Well, if I can get it right. That is really hard. I am pushing and I am not, I mean, they're definitely not chewy. No. Alright guys, so the Starburst, which like I said was just an experiment, so we only did the three, and I couldn't even cut that one that I just tried. I couldn't really bite into it. It was really hard. So we know that they're not going to work at this temperature, and so they may have to get actually heated up in the oven first for several minutes before they go into the freeze dryer. So we'll try Starburst at another time, probably again with lemon heads. So other than the Starburst and the lemon heads, which I wasn't really expecting much from the lemon heads, because I haven't had any success yet with them. But other than that, just lemon heads and the Starburst, everything else was a success. So just a recap real quick, we did the Skittle Shriekers, which is just, they come around this time of the year. Other than that, you don't really see them. The candy corn and the regular Skittles, Jolly Ranchers, Starburst, and Lemonhead. Starburst and Lemonhead didn't work. All the others did, and what we did was 150 degrees, warm-up time of 20 minutes, and then dry time of 4 hours. And we had success with the candy corn, the Shrieker Skittles, the regular Skittles, and the Jolly Ranchers. So just to recap, in case you're looking for a time where you can go ahead and mix several different things, now I know that I can do these together. But like I said, the Skittles are very forgiving. They were, this was at 150. We didn't know how they were going to do, but they came out great. I've done them at 135. I've done them at 140. I've done them at 145. So they're very forgiving. But now we know. And I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please go ahead and hit the like button, hit the share button, hit that subscribe button. We do these experiments and we try out at different times and all that, so that we're able to give you the degrees, the warm-up time, and the amount of time that they actually need to dry, so that you don't have to do all this experimenting if you don't want to. It's fun to do candy. So if you want to experiment, by all means, experiment. But we do this in hopes that we are able to help you, that you're able to just watch this video and be like, okay, this is the degrees I need, this is what my outcome is going to be. And so I do truly hope that this helps you. Let's see, also, and forgive me for not being 100% here, but it is after 2 o'clock in the morning. And I wanted to come down because I wanted to give you an accurate representation of the time. I didn't want to go ahead and wait till in the morning, because then I wouldn't be able to tell you 100% that these were ready at 4 hours. Now I do know that they're ready at 4 hours, and I'm able to pass that information on to you. Stay tuned, because we have more candy batches to run, and we'd like to share that with you. So thank you for spending your time with us, y'all. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Until next time.